Welcome to this week's edition of Weekend Winners. Albion Park host a big 8-event card on Saturday night. That includes the Garrard's Horse and Hound Open Pace. I look forward to catching up with some of the key contenders that are involved with the meeting on Saturday night shortly. Next on the show, I have Pete McMullen. Pete's got some key drives on the weekend. Pete's becoming a regular on the show, one of Queensland's leading drivers. In race 4, Pete, you've got 10 Feel the Rain. Was a winner 3 starts ago, ran a good second Saturday night. How do you feel going into this race this weekend?
Yeah, it'll be a bit of a tough gate this week, obviously. Drawing the 10 at the back there. His horse probably is better up close to the pace, but at the same time, he's he's a very honest little horse, and if we can work a little bit of magic and get a bit of luck in the run there, he'll be hitting the line very strong.
In the Trotters race, you have Empire Bay going great guns.
Yeah, this guy, he's absolutely flying at the moment. He's looking for 4 straight this week. He does go back a little bit in the handicap, so each winning seems to go back, and our over and over is sort of getting closer to him. So, but if we can get a nice sort of run in transit and sort of be close at the top of the stretch, he'll definitely be right there again.
And in race 8, you've got Lancelot Bromack for Stuart Dixon. Lancelot Bromack runs later today here at Albion Park. He goes good when he wants to, and he's been a great old warhorse. How do you feel about him?
Look, he's a super old horse. He's been around for a long while, and he's racing really well. He just sort of lacking a little bit of gate speed and always seems to end up back in the field. And every week he hits the line good, but he just needs to be able to get a spot where he's not out the back, and if he can just lob handy, he'll definitely be there for a good show as well.
That's great, mate. Thanks very much for your time, and best of luck on the weekend. This week on the show, I'm joined by Paul Dybert. Paul has some key drives on the weekend. We're going to talk about a few of those. In race 1, Paul, you've got number 7, Makoa. You're driving for Grant Dixon. This horse was second up this Saturday night, first up last week. Luckless, climbing over their backs. How do you feel to go this week?
I'm pretty sure we'll be going back again. It's over the mile, plenty of speed inside us, and just driven for luck again.
In race number 5, you've got number 8, the Golden Cross. You've won on this horse last start after having a bit of luck rolling forward, and you led all the way in a 54.8 mile rate. How do you think this horse will go this weekend?
Yeah, it was the best he's went for Mr. Dixon. I see myself probably 3 fence at worst this Saturday night, so hopefully he runs a good race on the rail. That's where he runs his better races, on the fence, just sucking along.
And in race number 6, you've got number 1, Rock and Roll Emma. She's been knocking on the door. This mare does step up in grade, but the draw is a big plus for her Saturday night.
Yeah, the draw is a big plus for her Saturday night. From the barrier 1, try and use as much speed as I can because it's over the mile, and see where I get to, and go from there. She should run a good race.
Thanks for your time, and best of luck Saturday night.
Thank you.
Next on the show, I've got one of Queensland's leading drivers, Adam Sanderson. Adam, you've got some key drives on Saturday night. In race 2, you've got Sweet As. You trained this fella, trained this mare, sorry. She's honest, and as the day is long. The draw won't worry her, as she's a great little sprint horse. How will she go on the weekend?
Yeah, she is actually racing really well. So, the draw's a bit awkward, but if she gets a good suck along, she'll be finishing off as good as any.
Race 6, you've got Platinum Roulette going really well. It was good winning last start. Steps up in grade on Saturday night. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's probably the issue. It's quite a big step up in grade. So, depending on where he sort of runs, it's probably just going to be a bit out of his grade at this stage.
And in race 7, you've got number 3, Miracle Rising. You're driving this for Grant Dixon. He was good last week, running on well from behind. Goes into this race well on Saturday night.
Yeah, no, he's racing really good. He was first up for a month last week, and he hit the line real good. So, depending if 2600 fitness wise, maybe might be a week too early, but he's probably one of the key chances.
Excellent. Good luck on Saturday night, and thanks very much for your time.
Awesome. Thanks, mate.
My best bet on the card at Albion Park Saturday night is in race 1, number 1, I'm a Top Tycoon. This horse has been placed 3 out of its last 4 starts at Albion Park. Gets the pole draw with Narissa McMullen in the bike. I think it'll be very hard to beat. Race 1, number 1, I'm a Top Tycoon.